All right, welcome everybody. Today we're going to take a nice little look at Esper or Obscura in Standard. Some pretty sick new cards for this new, for the kind of already existing Esper deck. A card that's predominantly seen in kind of like more Angel synergies, which is Giada, which is probably one of the like best tribal cards probably printed, like maybe even ever. It's 2 mana, 2/2, legendary creature Angel, flying and vigilance. She can add a mana, and she can add a white mana, sorry, and you can only spend this mana to cast Angel spells. But probably more like awesomely, or probably the best part of her, is that each other Angel you control enters the battlefield with an additional +1/+1 counter on it for each Angel you control. So great with Angel synergies. While we don't really have too much of an Angel synergy going on in the deck, there are a few Angels that can kind of take advantage of Giada, which I'll get to momentarily. Another awesome card, Tenacious Underdog. I've really been happy with this card. It works great with like connive synergies. If you're able to discard this card and then attack, and then like recast it for its splits cost, pretty solid. Speaking of connive, yo Exotic, thank you so much for the host. I appreciate you, bro. Everybody, welcome in. Yo, Gustav, thank you so much for that follow. Obviously Raffine, well, not obviously, Raffine, also a new great card added to Esper. Give me a second, let me do a shout out for Exotic and for Mr. Gustav. Yo, B, we're in Platinum 2 and moving, bro. Yeah, I think I'm currently in Gold 1 Exotic, I think. I'm hoping to see how far up Platinum I can get today. I don't know why that just now came through. So I'm just doing a quick little deck tech. I decided to start doing YouTube videos, so we're doing a quick little deck tech before I actually like get into the actual gameplay. So also new card featuring Raffine, Scheming Seer. Costs Esper, it's a 1/4 with flying, ward 1. But whenever you attack, target attacking creature connives X, where X is the number of attacking creatures. So when it or anything else attacks, you can connive, which basically says to have a creature connive X, draw X cards and discard X cards, and then put a +1/+1 counter on that creature for each non-land card discarded this way. Yeah, what up, Sacred? Damon, how you doing? I think I might have to crash your place, Damon, later for food. That sounds really fucking... What you were talking about in chat sounded really fucking good for food later today. So it works great with cards that want to go into the graveyard, or we don't have too many cards that actively want to be put into the graveyard. Really the only one we really want is like Tenacious Underdog. But like the rest is probably fine to discard late in the game. Negate's probably fine to discard like late in the game, or honestly even if you don't get the advantage of putting +1/+1 counters, if you find yourself flattening out, discarding lands is obviously not the worst thing. Obviously, pretty much the rest of the deck is pretty much kind of what we've already seen in the Esper shell. Obviously the addition of, I'm still gonna call them triumphs because they're so triumphs in my mind, is Raffine's Tower. So this is the Esper land. Yo, Michael 1959, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome in. And then since I'm probably just gonna play best of 1 for now, since I still don't really know exactly where the format, kind of where the meta is. I don't really know what sideboard to build. So the only cards we have in the sideboard are Legion Angels, which are obviously, you know, Legion Angel when it enters the battlefield, you can reveal a Legion Angel from outside the game and put it into your hand. So, so that's also semi part of like the Angel synergy we have going on with Giada. Another part of the Angel synergy, and the card that I absolutely have been loving, Liesa, however you say her name. Also a great Angel card. And then I made some changes, Exotic. I don't know if they're good. They were working yesterday, but I don't know. I don't know if it's actually good or not. And then Amiria's Call, also a nice little synergy for Angels as well. I believe the way that this works with the Giada is that since they enter simultaneously, I'm not sure if one would have one counter and the other one would have two counters. I'm not sure how that part works. I'm not sure if I've actually cast this card while Giada was in play, but I guess we'll find out. So that's pretty much it. So let's take it up through the ladder, see what happens. I make no claims so that this deck might be good. Might not. I don't know. We'll find out. This deck, or variations of it, did get us up to gold 1. Where the fuck am I at? Yeah, we're at gold 1. Did get us to gold 1, but, you know, who the fuck knows? Obviously, the most common card that I probably need to watch out for is Obnixilis. So, honestly, if your deck can answer Obnixilis well, which Flyers obviously... Flyers can answer Ob pretty easily. Well, Flyers can answer Planeswalkers pretty well, but there aren't too many Flyers in like the Jund deck. There aren't too many Flyers in the Grixis decks, so we should be good. This thing's kind of slow, but if we draw like a 3-drop, I'm not super upset about it. Of course, we didn't draw a 3-drop, but it's fun. Probably... Oh, okay, not what I thought they were doing. This might either be humans, in which case this is about to get Brutal Cathard or Skyclave Apparition. Oh, well, you know, I actually don't care about that card. Everything in my hand is very repetitive, so take away, my friend. Yo, Rick Rack, thank you so much for that follow.
I'm having an amazing day.
Took the Emperor. Still can't really attack yet. Clutch up or pay the price. Rick Rack, what's the price? I'm very bad at clutching games. Oh, Joy to the World. Honestly, I don't actually care about that, actually.
Will you be my little Pochamp?
Yes. Yes.
So sure. So we good to go Emperor here. I'm actually gonna have Emperor kill the Spellbinder. Put a counter and no attacks here. Not the photo of the Christmas party. It's kind of rude, dude. I left that to you in complete confidence. Halana's really good. Fortunately, we don't actually have too many answers to Halana. Lands are certainly not the answer to Halana. Definitely do need an answer to her. Oh, that's not good. Alright, we're probably dead here. That's not great. Not a great start. We were fine if our opponent didn't have the Halana, I think, honestly. So, Partners is pretty good. Well, Rick, I guess you gotta have to release that embarrassing photo. Partners is where I lose. Yeah, like, I had you, Exotic, add the, add Infernal Grasp, and I added some as well. But, you know, it's still only just like a 1-of in my deck, so, you know, chances of drawing it are still kind of slim. This hand's fun. Is the Infernal Grasp in case I go up against Halana again. Black source, blue source. What you got opponent? Werewolf? Oh, we're gonna kill that now. Eiganjo's not bad. Play Wedding Announcement. We'll go blue source, then we'll have the ability to Infernal Grasp, and while Negate's probably not super necessary against them, they're probably the only cards they're running that can be negated. Or maybe,
Thank you so much for that follow.
Yo, Mass Mally, thanks so much for that follow!
Amazing day.
See, this really makes me want to, like, play something during their turn. Fortunately, we currently actually only have... I hate playing spells during their turn, but whatever. Like, I absolutely don't... I don't honestly know how great Werewolves actually still is. I don't know, I feel like there are better rule options than playing Werewolves these days, but... We're backwards for someone else. I mean, sure. I mean, sure. Probably dead. Oh, there's an Artland in there. Alright, I'll take that. There you go. Not great. If he attacks though, I can Eiganjo and kill the pack leader. Kill this. He gets to draw a card. Double block skis here. Send in pack leader. Sure. Cast Raffine. Swing in. Another Raffine. Can't currently cast Negate, and there probably aren't too many things I'd want to negate, so we'll keep Raffine in case we need to block or chump block with like Raffine or something. We'll keep Raffine in our hand, so. Nothing. So this transforms into what? Is dealt damage and deals that much damage to any target. Gets +2/+0 until end of turn. Alright. Doesn't have, like, nothing has a reach, right? So, alright, sure. Everfiend the dead. Been one Raffine. Kaito. Draw a card. And if we draw an untapped land, we can play Wedding Announcement, and then the How Pack Avenger will flip back. Let's go. Alright, drew an untapped land. Sick. Alright, Wedding Announcement. And make you swallow your pride. Kaito phases. I get a 1/1. It goes to daytime. Alright. The only one that you'll never... I don't know if this card's like good or anything, but it says the same thing on the front as it does at the back. That's weird. Oh, that's kind of clever. It's like a pseudo additional. I mean, I feel like it's only really good if he has Blizzard Brawl. Otherwise, it's not a very good card, but sure. I don't think this card's very good. Petitia's on the opponent. Land skis. Alright. Raffine attacks. Drew a land. Less of the vibe. Surprised he's not attacking with a werewolf. Weird. Draw a card. I'll take that. Perfect answer to you. Why not flash it in? I'm always paranoid about like my opponents having like Tameo safekeeping or some shit like that. I'm just paranoid. And since I knew the last card in his hand, I was like, I might as well do it now. And then this flips. This card's kind of annoying when it flips. Yeah, I'm just paranoid. There's honestly no like real reason to do it. I just, like I said, I'm probably more paranoid. I always wait unless I will use because of it. Yeah, honestly, it was probably smarter to have waited, but like I said, I'm probably unnecessarily paranoid. So. Luminarch. Yo, Rage Bear! Coming in with the raid, let's go! Tabby, thank you so much for that follow. That was dumb.
Thank you so much for
I
that
probably
follow.
could have attacked
Welcome
with
to the
the
Bunny
Hive and
Squad. I'm
probably
having an
like
amazing
won.
day.
Yo, Jada, thank you so much for that follow.
Thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the Bunny Squad. I'm having an amazing day.
4, 7, 10. I could have presented lethal if I attacked with the Hive. That was dumb.
What fucking combos you gonna pull out, dumbass?
Finally got that werewolf. Yo, what werewolf are we talking about, Rage Bear?
Oh, you lucky
seems bad.
asshole!
I mean, I guess now you can
Let
block
the
the 2-2.
take all the
but
fucking
this
damage for you.
seems
That
questionable. Rage Bear Gaming told me to follow you. Well, Tabby, Rage Bear is a very smart person.
Holy shit! Oh my god!
This is a very interesting attack. Oh, in The Witcher. Sure, opponent. Draw a card. There's probably no real point in playing that, so. That does flip next turn. It's pretty lit. Well, Tabby, I appreciate that follow. Thank you. Oh, and they're dead. Alright. Alright. Let's see if we can get to Platinum 4. Well, I think I still need 2 more wins to get to Platinum 4, I think. But let's hopefully get there. For closing books and long last looks must end. Hieronymus. I probably butchered the shit out of that. I go first. This thing is really slow. You in the tournament? Nah, I'm just going through the ladder right now, Mast. It's like really slow, but I'll keep it. If I'm lucky enough to draw one of like the 8 2-drops that are in our hand, or that are in our hand, I'm dumb, that are in our deck. Oh, look at that. Asking you shall receive. Anyone just know, like, whenever somebody plays, like, a snow-covered forest? This is werewolves again? White, black... This one will definitely be a white source, one will definitely be a black source. Is there a Kaito here or a wedding announcement? Luminarch's not attacking. Oh, Kaito, I guess? Down tick here. If he does do Blizzard Brawl, if he plays another Snow-Covered Forest and Blizzard Brawls, this will not have indestructible because he doesn't have 3 Snow-Covered permanents. So he'd have to wait on the Blizzard Brawl, so that's fine. So then we'll go Brightclimb Pathway, probably attack with the 1/1, and then either Wedding Announcement, or, okay, so it's fine. We're definitely okay. Like, if he Blizzard Brawls now, whatever. I would take this 3. This is fine. Let's see what he plays here. Ranger class. Pretty good card. Infernal Grasp is also pretty reasonable too. Probably going to play this. Swing in. Another Kaito. Kaito. I think it's Kaito. I don't know. Alright. It's looking pretty reasonable for us. See what he does. Whatever he probably puts the count, he'll probably gonna activate Ranger's class. And then whatever he puts the counter on, we're going to have... Interesting. Guess it. So you have all green mana. It doesn't matter what you're tapping down for your Ranger's class. Hello, opponent. Bum. 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 Ba-da-dum. Hello, opponent. Oh, there we go. You're doing this without even activating Ranger's class? You can't activate this at instant speed, right? Yeah, that seems weird. Watched the Moon Knight finale yet? Actually, Master, I haven't. So typically what I'll do with, like, Marvel's shows is, like, I'll wait until all of them are available, then I'll binge watch them. So I'll probably watch the whole thing this weekend. I'm just hoping that whatever's going on is not at all relevant to... So Kaito's dead regardless, so we'll just let this happen. I'll probably binge watch them this weekend. I'm just hoping that nothing in it is like relevant to me watching. I'm gonna go see Doctor Strange on Friday. So I'm not going to hope that nothing there is relevant to what's going on there, but you know, we'll find out. Old Ghost Roll. You got it, my friend. So we'll play Emperor, have Emperor kill Pack Leader. Ideally, we draw lane. We drew the key. Come here. So the cool thing that like Disney does, which I think is like kind of dope. So I could Kaito here down tick or Kaito up tick. If we draw a land, an untapped land, we can also Infernal Grasp and kill something. Why is it tapping poorly? Oh, it has to tap both of these. Oh, we'd have to draw an untapped Black Source. Oh, that's a lot to ask. And if we play Wedding Announcement, we don't draw a card. Do I actually care if Wonder does? He actually can't really attack with like so many things. Because he is kind of almost dead on board. Oh look, well, that's unfortunate. Kaito faces out. So like what Disney what Disney Plus does is like it shows you like whenever like a new like Disney movie is coming out, like under their featured, like it shows like what movies are associated with that character, what movies and what like TV shows you need to watch to kind of understand what's going on. So I went on Disney Plus and Moon Knight wasn't listed, so I'm hoping that doesn't mean you need Moon Knight, because like WandaVision was listed because obviously Wanda's in Doctor Strange, and then every other show that had Doctor Strange was listed on there too, but Moon Knight wasn't on there. So I'm hoping that means Moon Knight's not on there, or that just means that they were trying to like not spoil it. Whatever, opponent. Are you not activating this Ranger's class? Seems questionable. Well, kind of wish I also had a blue source. That would have been nice too. I'm on the wedding announcement here. Opponent is kind of almost dead, but we are also kind of at a low life total as well, so you have to be careful. Yo, what up, Troll Girl? Probably nothing to do with it. Writer said they have no idea what was happening in Phase 4, so I had to be vague about the time frame of events in it. Okay, well, alright, then yeah, we're probably fine. I'm very confused why he hasn't activated this Ranger's class like 30 hours ago. If he has stamina safekeeping, good for you. You know, whatever. Nothing I can do about it. Nope. Alright, well, then you tap down needlessly. There's no way you attack here, right? I mean, sure, whatever. No blocks. It seems like a very questionable attack. I mean, even if you pump the troll, this just seems questionable. What are you counting? Ah. What's this? You game? Son. Down deck. No attacks. Force, sure. Sure. But I double block whatever token he plays? Probably. Guess he can do this one more time if you want. Well, if all three swing at Sorin, I think I honestly might let Sorin die. Yeah, it's kind of hard to say. I'd like you to decide what you're doing with your life, though, opponent. Sure. Everything gets on. It seems incredibly excessive. So either way, the vampire token can kill something. And I mean, I'll let Sorin die. This is fine. I feel like a lot of people are very, like, quick to, like, change up their whole plan to, like, try to answer a planeswalker. And it just seems, like, unnecessary. Like, at that point, what was Sorin going to do? Either make another 2/2 or get the draw card? I mean, it just seems It just seems unnecessary. But, I mean, maybe that's just me. We have a negate to protect Liesa. So, you know, pretty reasonable. Even if he activates Ranger's class here, like, whatever. Sure. Sure. You can't attack. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. That seemed questionable, but I guess each his own, right? Damien, I don't know if I gave you a shout out. I'm over here slacking. Also, you guys, I have a question for you. Like, if you were to watch, like, someone do, like, a playthrough of, like, a deck, like, on YouTube or something like that, like, how long would you, like, want that to be? Like, because I've seen, like, a range between, like, some, like, decks will be, like, 30 minutes, to some I've seen have been, like, as long as 3 hours. So... I'm not sure, like, what the good sweet spot is, you know? What is the Drip Squad? DCN, the Drip Squad, it's a stream team created by Biggie Sweats. That's about all the information. That's about all I got. It's a stream team created by Biggie Sweats. Maybe a best of 3 match with the deck, or some edited runs of best of 1s against some meta decks. Yeah, I could do either of those things, to be honest with you guys. Yeah, I just wasn't sure, like, what was best. I really hate mono white. The Alchemamu, I need another white source. Um, 45 minutes. Yeah, so that's what I did with this one. Mallard was I started with the deck tech. Run a couple games with it. It'll probably be like no longer than we're attacking. Okay, sure, whatever. So he can get a counter on something.
Thank you so much for that follow. Welcome
Yo,
I'm
going to butcher your name. A Sour 92. I'm so sorry. I'm probably butchering the shit out of that. Thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the Horde. I appreciate you. Yeah. So, Matt, that's what we did. Well, that's what I did. I started with the game. Started with the deck tech. Well, you can Skyclave Apparition all you want. Yeah, unfortunately, you can't pay the 1. So that was a waste of a Skyclave, but you got it, buddy. And then, now the question is, if the Luminarch Aspirant attacks, I'm killing the Luminarch. Like, 100%. Yeah, easy Luminarch kill here. I'll take 4. No blocks. If we draw a 2-drop, this would be perfect. Or we can draw... Alright, so I think, honestly, now... Like, if I uptick, Wander's probably going to die regardless. So we're just gonna downtick, get our token. Play Wedding Announcement. we are definitely very like heavily on the defensive right now. So guiding voice. Probably learn. Not what I thought he was going to learn. All right, sure, whatever. Codet cleric, sure. A Meathook Massacre would also be very nice right now too. Seems weird to not diversify your +1/+1 counters. It's an interesting attack, but alright. He's defending against Meathook. Oh, that makes sense. Wedding announcement. Play Kaito. Draw. Discard the land. Things aren't looking super great here, but it might be alright. We definitely need to draw a non-land card this draw step. Or Kaito needs to find us a non-land spell. Interesting. Block here. Double block here. I'll take 5. Well, we were hoping to draw a not land spell. That's not terrible, actually. Alright. Still heavily on the defensive, but Maul. Alright, well now we're actually just dead. Right? That's a pretty good draw for him. Because we can block, go forward, yeah. Alright. GG, opponent. Drawing the Maul was pretty good. Drawing another flyer there, obviously, but would have been more ideal. Either a Legion, Liesa, Giada, but, you know, 'tis what it is. To fantasize. So, also watching it, would you guys also, like, want a post-game deck tech too? Like, changes I would make after the deck, after having played a few games with it? Yeah, this hand is actually pretty good. So I'm taking my time on my ride. Maybe we'll go Hive, go Luminarch, and then go Kaito. Tech gains upgrades and other ways to play it. Alright, yeah, I can definitely do that. I'll probably, maybe next week, start doing, like, a best of 3s. Unfortunately, since the meta hasn't really kind of, like, settled down yet. Not sure what all I would do with that currently. And if it's your thing, people love budget upgrade ideas. Oh, like a more budgety version of the deck? I can definitely do that. I've been thinking. Sure. You got it, my friend. No blocks. Definitely hoping to draw a land there, but I could Giada, which would guarantee a Legion if Giada lived. I think we'll do that. Fable, sure. Don't they have a land? They do have a land. Yeah, no blocks. You got it. Land there would have been Liddy Spaghetti, but that's right. Counter here. Get a Legion. I'm not like the biggest fan of the Grixis version. I feel like it doesn't do super well unless they have Obnixilis. Well, even if he Meathook Massacres here, yeah, no blocks. Seems like a pretty obvious Meathook Massacre. You have to have it now, my friend, or you're dead. Or burn down the house. Oh, well, I did not see that one coming. And clearly, obviously, have not drawn a land. Doing burn down the house in your creature deck, though, seems questionable. Like, this just seems very questionable, like, in your creature deck to be playing these cards. I think we might be dead, though. If I can draw an answer for this Aven, but it's not looking super great for us here. Ugh, I got you, Exotic. Yeah, it's not looking super great. No attacks. So he can make a copy of the Aven. To block. Sure. Maybe Liesa might be able to help us turn the corner, but is that I don't even care about them? That's the card you sacrificed? I guess you need the flyers. Sure. Discard Kaito. Seems like the worst card here currently. I draw on a guaranteed he'll be in plat in no time. Yeah, we're trying. I hate to commit to killing Ob, but him being able to gain life is kind of annoying. I will gain life off of this though. So we'll see what he does here. The question is, do I kill this token though? Or kill the reflection of Kiki Jiki? I'm actually really tempted to. Power word kill. Sure. So he really wants to live. The cool part is, if he brings back the Tenacious Underdog, it gets exiled. So even if he blitzes it, he does get to draw a card, which is very accurate. Bin Giada.
Your punishment is my entertainment.
Bin Kaito.
Plead for mercy.
So like it does come back, which is whatever. But it does get exiled now. It's a pretty good draw too. So I can kill There we go. Have you thought about putting 2 War Chief's Bloodlust for token control? I'd honestly have to take a look at the card, Damon. I actually have no idea what card that is. War Chief's Bloodlust? War Chiefs. Can I not spell? Whatever. All right, we'll just do it this way. What card are we talking about, dude? Maybe putting 2 War Chiefs Bloodlust. Maybe I can't. Oh, War Chief. Crap. Yeah, I don't know what card. Yeah, yep. I'm not sure what card we're talking about, dude. My token answer of choice used to be Kervik the Spiteful, because all creatures get -1/-1. Used to be my token control card of choice. Black sorcery, kill a creature, planeswalker 2 or less. Oh, Bloodchief's Thirst. Yeah, Bloodchief's Thirst. I've thought about it. To be honest, like, the fact that we have like, tokens are kind of whatever. Like, half of our deck does have flyers. So I'm not, so tokens aren't really, unless like you're making like a shit ton of them, unless like you're going like super wide. Tokens hasn't really been like too big of an issue. You stand for Thirst. I mean, if you're on the ground a lot, I think having like a decent amount of removal to answer Planeswalkers is fine. I mean, there are basically 2 Planeswalkers that can create flyers to defend themselves, and that's Sorin and what's the other one? Lalith? Lalith, because she makes things that can. Yeah, I'm not sure how much. I mean, we have 3 Vanishing Verses, 1 not Bloodchief, 1 Infernal Grasp, 1 Meathook, and And honestly, I haven't really noticed the need. Oh my god, their name's Thalamus. Oh, I used to study that. And I honestly haven't really needed more removal than that. I have thought about maybe more life gain in some way. Our really only source of life gain is Liesa and Sorin tokens. Random magic card flavor text. That really should just say random magic card. It used to be I'd only read the flavor text, but now I just read the entire magic card. Random magic card. Alright, deck. We can stop drawing lands now. And I'd be completely okay with that. You rise, it's a mono green playing Reckoner Bankbuster seems weird. Like, this seems like a very slow grindy card. And I feel like mono green is not here for the slow grind, unless this is mono green ramp. This might be mono green ramp instead. And I have to do it? That's fair. Opponent, can you just do your attack, please? Like, if you have Blizzard Brawl, then play Blizzard Brawl. Yeah, thank you. What are you possibly thinking about? Thank you, Jesus. I don't know if I really want to... I could Kaito now. We could take a hit off the Thief, which is, I think, fine. Off the Thief or off the Bankbuster. Either one of those is fine right now. So, it's Cohen's favorite song. B, is Cohen your son? I don't know if I actually know the name Cohen. But I'm gonna take a random guess. Jewel Thief. If he doesn't have any more lands, this is whatever. Although, I guess now he gets to attack for 7. Which is pretty good. So I'm pretty much at 9 now. So Vanishing Verse answers 1 Jewel Thief. I need to stop drawing lines. Alright. I'm gonna uptick Kaito. Winning announcement. That's alright. Discard this Plains. Plays has a Black Source. Play Giada. And then see what he does. So at this point, he probably has 3 spells up in his hand. Because he hasn't played the land. So it means he probably has 3 spells. More than likely. Opponent, can you maybe go like a little bit faster? He was hoping that he, like, animates. Fortunately, this can't hit the Bankbuster, but... Here I thought Bankbuster was a weird addition in his deck, but it's actually working out pretty well. That's definitely going to get Vanishing Verse. Exactly. It's driving me fucking insane. I don't know what. No attacks, really? Or no. That's interesting. Honestly, might take the 6 here, actually. Might be crazy. If we go a life gain angel, I'm gonna be really content. But oh, for the love of Jesus Christ, opponent! Deep breaths time, it's fine. Like, what's possibly, like, holding him? Like, it shouldn't just be going through the turns. He has no open... Oh, because he can theoretically... Wait, no he can't. Oh, there's technically still Vigilant. I mean, I guess you can animate this if you want to, but... What the hell's the point of doing this? What the hell's the point in this? It's like, I guess theoretically he can still animate, but... Liesa. Alright. It's a pretty good card. We'll draw. See what we get. I guess maybe it might have been smarter just to daunt it. Not like Kaito's really doing too much more for us right now, so... Opponent, please, for the love of God. You look scared? No, I'm more, at this point, it'd be just annoyed. Blue. What this card is? Like, it shouldn't take this long for you to decide if you're going to activate your regular Bank Buster or if you're just going to just pass the turn. You don't mind. I told him how you might get from mine. Sure. What does this thing do? And that's platinum! I need a sound alert for hurry the fuck up. Honestly, B, that's what I need. I need a sound alert that says hurry the fuck up. Alright. Let's take a quick look. Alright. So, I think we did 5 games, 5 matches with this. It might have been 4. I can't remember. So, honestly, overall, I think I'm pretty content. The negate might be unnecessary. I could probably take the negate and either add in another underdog, probably replace it with another 2-drop. Duress was originally to hedge against removal, because being able to go like Duress into Luminarch Aspirant, and having a way to like keep Luminarch Aspirant protected was pretty good, but honestly Duress might be overrated as well. What are your guys' thoughts? Chat, what do you guys think? Like, maybe... Like, obviously, if you're playing best of 3, negate, and the rest are probably fine for best of 3 in the sideboard. Because you can just bring those in. And then we can turn these 2 duresses... I like my version. Isn't your version pretty much the same thing what I'm currently running? Isn't it almost the same list? Except I have duresses and negate. And the Mirio's Call, right? That's the only difference in our decks, right? Yo, what up, Brad? Yo, Brad, that stream last night, I know the drafts didn't go super great. But the stream was entertaining as fuck, though, so... Yeah, the draft sucked. I mean... Getting my list out. Alright, Exotic. I've been the duresses, the negate. Emira's Call might be more cute than good. How many lands is this? 24? Okay, well then, definitely a 25th land. One Elspeth. I feel like I run Elspeth, I have to cut a Liesa though, right? That's a lot of 5-drops, right? -1 Kaito. Three Meathook. That's a lot of Meathook. I might go with 2 Meathook. 3 Underdog. I can get behind 3 Underdog. How many lands are you running, Exotic? 25? White-black is definitely the most important color in this deck, right? Am I not running a single Shattered Sanctum in this deck? That seems questionable. 25. One Shattered Sanctum's probably reasonable. Guess we could go to a 3rd Meathook. Yep, stop. I hate when it does that. I can maybe get behind more behind this. Might be a lot. It might be pretty 5-drop heavy, but especially since we don't really have any like rampy stuffs. You know, I mean, I guess Giada does sort of kind of ramp into Liesa, sort of. So I think this is what we're kind of settle for now, and kind of see what kind of happens. So this is probably what I would. This is what I'll probably run going forward. No, Exotic, I could definitely get behind this. Well, more behind this. Like I said, I originally had like the duresses and the negates during the early format because I had no idea what I was going to be playing against. But the format, while maybe not completely settled yet, has settled more that the duresses and the negates aren't probably necessary anymore. So I can get behind this. I can get more behind this. As for kind of like more budgety options, let's see. What are we looking at? What actually is the cost of this deck? It used to give you like mythic count and shit like that. Where the fuck is that? I feel like it used to tell you like how many mythics and rares were in there. I think there was a way to look at that, isn't there? We averaged at about 2.9. forget it used to be a thing, right? Like you could see how many mythics, rares, commons, and uncommons were like in the deck. Maybe I'm tripping. Also quite possible. I don't remember. Anyway, as for kind of more budgety options, honestly, if we're going for like, obviously, because when it comes to like budget arena, more has to do with wildcards. I would say for most people, I typically tell people like a good mana base is a good mana base. But I would honestly probably start kind of with the core of the deck and maybe get the lands later. I used to tell people like get the lands, because like while these cards might end up no longer seeing play, the lands still will, especially if you're playing other formats. Like if you're playing things beyond just standard, investing in the lands is also good, because obviously while these will rotate eventually, they'll probably still see play in like Historic, Explorer, things like that. So typically I always advise get the lands first, and then you can get the rest of the deck later. As for kind of other budgety options for the deck, I'm not entirely sure what I would change to say make the deck overall cheaper. Aside from maybe not the lands, because almost every land in this deck is a rare. Right? Yeah. So, I mean, there's 25 lands in this deck, and 23 of them are rares. So, I would probably start there and not get the lands, and get the rest of the deck first. So that will do it for this YouTube video. I appreciate you guys watching. If you haven't done so, make sure to catch your boy live on Twitch. Typically Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday, 4:30 Eastern Standard Time. I appreciate you guys for watching, and hopefully I will see you guys in another video.